Blaze, Be Your Own Boss, Kenya's biggest youth platform is back. Bigger, better, stronger. Yes, Blaze brings you Season 2 of the BYOB TV show, The Grit Edition. On today's show, we will take a look back at the first season. Find out how our Season 1 contestants are getting on with their businesses. Check out the 2017 Blaze BYOB Creation Camp and Summits. Discover what you can expect on Season 2. And following last week's mega audition show, we will reveal the Lucky 12 final Season 2 contestants. Welcome back to Blaze, Be Your Own Boss TV show. Before we get into the show, let's find out where we have come from. For that, it's over to Andrew Riungu, Manager Consumer Segment Research at Safaricom.
We created Blaze, which we call it as a youth network, the only youth network of its kind in Kenya and actually in Africa. It's the youth network that seeks to empower and encourage youth on their path to unconventional success. And we do this through relevant products and services, and an empowerment platform, which we call BYOB, Be Your Own Boss. The strongest pillar of that platform is mentorship, followed by the co-creation camps, and of course, the TV show.
In Season 1, we visited 6 different regions across the country.
I was a clever kid, yes. I loved it. Report form yangu ilikuwa inasema 1-1-1-1-1-1.
And I never saw any pictures that were taken by Africans, let alone Kenyans. So I never thought this was something that a Kenyan like me will be able to do.
The summit was both educative and fun. The two go hand in hand, so I wish we could have it 5 times a year.
It's been trending actually on TV. That's why I knew about it.
The network in itself, we managed to recruit about 1.3 million Blazers onto the network.
That number is now up to 2.1 million. Last year, we took 12 of Kenya's brightest entrepreneurs, brought them to Nairobi, and put them through their paces in some of the continent's most exciting business challenges.
As each episode went, you could see the clear learning, you could see the clear growth in each and every person.
It was Kimani, who you could not wish away just because he didn't have as many English words as the rest of you all.
I thought that I would be the first one to leave the show because that time I was talking some English that looked like Kikuyu, Kiingereza. But along the show, I kept on running until today I can see a change from that time until now.
Plus-size women feel comfortable.
Valentine, who every week was on the team that had an eviction.
I was at a point I didn't believe I can do this.
I remember sitting there thinking, I'm gonna come back next week and find out that she quit.
I did my best. I prepared the whole week, day and night.
It's Valentine Nekesa!
Amongst all the winners, there must be a champion. And after a grueling business development and pitching process, Valentine Nekesa was crowned champion of Blaze Be Your Own Boss Season 1.
That was my peak, my moment. It was, wow. I can actually actualize my dreams. They can come into reality and they can be somebody. Yeah, I'm speechless, but I thank God. I thank God.
The TV show is just a template of what you need to learn, you as the viewer who's watching the show at home. If the first episode was about vision, then apply to your day-to-day basis.
I found it fascinating that these young people were working with challenges, ideas, and executing them in record time in a way that a lot of corporate Kenya couldn't.
Interestingly, I was picking up some amazing things from the candidates.
They were made to do things that showed them the real issues every day, dealing with a client, trying to find a market.
The turnaround was amazing. It goes to show what happens when you give young people a chance.
I think the true testament of the success of BYOB is how much stronger our contestants are today, how they've been able to establish their own businesses, and how much closer they are towards their own journeys towards success.
After season 1 was over, Kate actually joined Tria. She spent close to almost 5-6 months, and we practically taught her a design to another level.
My skills have really grown. The first big milestone was getting the business registered. It's now called Samo Designs. We've partnered with Sood and Sense by Geraldine.
The show really put me out there. Most of the watches I have sold, it's to someone who knows someone who saw me on the show or someone who saw me and they're so excited about this. And that extra $500,000 is what has made it possible for me to get the watches.
Business, I can say, has been good because I can say the TV show gave me the exposure that I needed. So that translated into more clients for me. One thing that stood out is actually me getting a chance to teach at Truth Matete Music School. So from YouTube to a teacher in class, it was a really life-changing experience for me. And I'm so humbled with everything that has happened within Blaze. Most of the time, I told people about this thing and they told me, you're crazy. But I'm here now.
To help them on their journey to setting up each of their businesses, Blaze stepped in and offered training on legal frameworks and intellectual property, giving each contestant a 12-week financial training session with Centonomy. Customized ready business packages from Safaricom.
Nobody actually goes and highlights the nitty-gritty of what happens every day. So we now need to do other things, like, for example, what we teach at Centonomy or what BYOB did, where you start thinking, I went to school, I have the degree, but I have to learn how to think like an entrepreneur.
When we looked at our website during the show, we found a lot of people being inspired to post their own stories and seeing how they've been empowered. And in fact, in one high school, that after the show ended, was using the show's episodes in their business class. I think Blaze has come there to tell people that you don't all have to follow the same path that society has told you to follow. The revolution that Blaze is starting, we will see the impact on the economy in probably the next five years or so, if not less.
Join us after the break as we discover more about Season 2 and reveal our final 12 lucky contestants. All this and more on Blaze, Be Your Own Boss. Welcome back. Season 2 of Blaze BYOB is here. Let's find out more about how the Season 2 platform has grown. Once again, here is Safaricom's Andrew Riungu with more.
The thing we're running with is GRIT, and it's basically short for Greatness Requires Internal Toughness, which is intentionally similar to what grit actually means. What we realized is that from season 1, a lot of youth were coming in and talking, and they were happy they were getting engaged. But what we find was that a lot of them thought there was a shortcut.
Project management is about being visionary, being able to understand.
There is more to getting what you want or what you seek for or dream. It's not just having the idea and the plan, it's the fortitude and the tenacity to see it through. That is grit.
In Blaze's second year, we introduced creation camps around the country to provide talented young people with the chance to get deeper learnings of their passions. At the camps, they had the chance to be mentored by successful young people in their chosen fields.
The creation camps is something new that we introduced this year, and they are hands-on training sessions that we were doing before the summits. And within these training sessions, we sought to identify a maximum of 350 youth in each region that we went to who would get the opportunity to have a 2-day masterclass, like a crash course program, with our mentors or with our subject experts.
Naweza msumbua tu. There are people out there who have good business ideas, but the execution is what the problem is. The main purpose of the boot camp was to mentor them in terms of how to execute their businesses. Wasiingie tu kwa biashara kiholela holela.
I came here with this attitude of my idea is not really going to make a change, but the mentors have really showed me that if you believe in what you really want to achieve in this world, everything is possible. It's very interesting and mind-blowing. In fact, I'm very carried away,
Blaze has been a wonderful experience because it's inspiring. You get to see people who remind you of where you started. And the best part is that you have a lot of knowledge now and a lot of wisdom that you can share with them and make their transition easier.
Young people attended pre-screenings across the country to get the chance to join their chosen creation camp.
We had a pre-screening opportunity 2 weeks before the actual creation camps. The youth from each region that we're in would come in and pitch their business ideas to our judges. And the judges, based on merit and the criteria that they have, a preset criteria that they have, would identify the most promising business ideas or individuals who would then be qualified to come in for the 2-day boot camp with them.
During the pre-screening, we were all nervous, but it came to a point where nervousness was inevitable, but you had to perform.
The 2 days of boot camp, what we emphasized on were the ignition points. There were 5 ignition points. When it came to the actual pitching, whoever followed those 5 ignition points to the maximum, that was our winner.
The winner for this category is Joy Nkirote.
The creation camp, that's where I felt the whole essence of this thing, getting one-on-one. At the end of the day, not everyone can get this or that. But when you get to sit down with them and, impact something to them, and, I also got to learn.
Then Joy kikam, jamba utakana.
We've managed to give out about 2.8 million Kenyan shillings in seeding capital to the winners across the board. And we've had about a little over 1,000 young people attending the creation camp. We're able to reach over 43,000 Kenyan youth across the country. We went to 6 different regions: Meru, Nakuru, Eldoret, Machakos, Mombasa, and closed it in Nairobi.
Wawasha moto na hatujaanza jamani.
Umse ameni challenge and I'll be like him or even more than him.
Learn some Harvard courses for free.
Sitaki kuimagine kuna mtu Kenya na mshahara atakuwa anatembea kienda job.
Here it is, Blaze, Be Your Own Boss TV show, the Grit Edition. Once again, we bring back together the tough trio of music mogul, King Kaka, media queen, Caroline Mutoko, and retail superstar, Trusha Ketia. This year, we'll switch things up by putting them through the toughest series of real work business tasks and see them grow from week to week. Everyone will, of course, go home with cash and business support for their businesses. But ultimately, our winner will take home 3 million Kenya shillings in cash, plus a further 2 million Kenya shillings in business support.
Our brand partners this time around are local, homegrown brands.
So Bata, which is probably Kenya's oldest shoe company, and everyone knows about it. Kenya Air is, of course, Pride of Africa. Of course, Mkopa Solar, which is a social innovation that is really impacting a lot of lives. Matwana culture, the Nganya culture in Kenya is growing.
And then we also have brands that have been here for quite a while, like Twiga. We expect that there should be a lot of learning both ways, from the brand partners and especially from the contestants. We're going to provide a lot more opportunities for the audience to get a glimpse into the lives of the contestants through our diary sessions, where they'll be able to actually share what they're experiencing. Above that, we will also provide the in-profiles with the contestants, where they actually have one-on-one sessions with our judges, a separate commentary session that will present the show in a different light.
Nitakuwa nikirukaruka mbele ya kamera kukupatia ma youth motivation, because at times maybe it can get rough. The judges wanasema vitu, but niko hapa naambia tupush. Huyu kinkaka najua pahali anapitiaga tutatupa mawe lakini tupush.
In a unique and exciting development, we will give you, the audience, the chance to shake and vote every week for your favorite contestants.
So, in the words of Calligraph,
what we about to do, we about to shake.
First, they'll be able to shake. It's easy. Go to my Safaricom app. If you're a Blazer, you'll be able to shake and vote. Shake, get the contestants pick. If you don't like them, shake again. If you don't like it, yeah, so it's very simple.
After a nationwide search comprising some of the most talented, passionate young people in Kenya and over 1,000 hopeful participants, we can reveal your final 12 Blaze BYOB Season 2 contestants. From Nairobi, it's art lover, Sibril Atemo.
My name is Sibril Atemo. I'm 22 years old and I'm from Nairobi, doing graphics design in the University of Nairobi. I run an online magazine called Vanguard Africa. At Vanguard, what we do is inform, inspire, and empower creatives through the monthly issues that come out. One day I was online going through magazines on issue, and I figured out why not just come up with my own. So that's when Vanguard Africa magazine started. The network is one thing. Your network is your net worth. I stand to gain that. Second, the money will help me improve the general quality of our content. I've been my own boss for a while. I want to take Vanguard to higher heights.
Next, it's photographer Martin Kwame from Eldoret.
My name is Martin Kwame, and I'm 24 years old. I got into photography when I first took a picture of my brother, and I realized that this picture was so good. But then from there, I just left it all behind until my third year of campus, when I actually picked up a camera. Then I realized, okay, I'm actually talented in this. I auditioned when I was with a couple of friends. I decided to take the chance and just go ahead and audition.
What's the business model?
What sets me apart, I can say, is that my work speaks for itself. The show will be a stepping stone for me.
I'm confident that he's going to make it.
From Nakuru, here is farmer Barbara Chege.
I'm Barbara Wanjiko Chege, and my age is 20 years old.
Tangu akiwa mdogo amekuwa mcurious na mtoto wa kuongea.
I take Bachelor of Science in Food Security, and chia seeds were the first thing I ventured in. When I conceived the idea, I was all about, I'm going to do the farming, then do the marketing, do the packaging, do the value addition, literally do everything. But after some mentorship I got in BYOB in Nakuru Summit, and it was the aha moment. So mine would basically be a company for importing for the purposes of export to the European market. BYOB can give me so much more, and that's how I can get this business up and going.
Now, from Meru, meet farmer Brian Omoke.
I'm Omoke Brian, aka the organic guy. I had an opportunity to an organic farm. I got to know, what it entails. That's when I started writing about organic, and then I opened now the blog, the social media accounts, trying to share of what organic is. We believe that our health food products should be available to all people at all times. I must win because I feel I am passionate. At Blaze, I'm here to grow as a person and also to find people who can help me grow as the business.
Next up, content creator Mercy Okore.
My name is Mercy Okore. I'm 23 years. My biggest motivation in my family is my mom, because she's hardworking. She's basically paying school fees for 6 good children, and she just sells nyanyas. Campomaniac is campus whisperer. Like, we tell you what's happening within campus.
Why did you think this was a good business idea?
It's all about the cash. So when I get the money, this is what I'll do with it. We'll basically advertise and also now pay the writers. The fact that I'm among the top 12 already means they should take me serious.
Meet farmer Brian Rono from Eldoret.
My name is Brian Kiplimo Rono. I'm 25 years old. I'm the last born of 8. I have 1 wife and 1 daughter.
Chame class
somanet nebo kwongut chichame konetik chame mbar matin ko kimining.
When I joined the university, my mother used to do farming, but she used to do maize. That is how she supported us in terms of school fees and pocket money. But when I joined the campus in second year, she asked me to support her in farming. So I came in full scale to do potato farming. Nevertheless, I don't have the water, which I'm thinking of investing in it, so that this water, we can go into potato farming, farm the potatoes during the dry season, when the prices are very good.
Nairobi's Monica Nyawira.
My name is Monica Nyawira Kanguru. Believe it or not, I'm a beef farmer.
What you should expect is a very aggressive person, like go-getter, you know, ile spirit, let's go. I'm not a very creative person. So I decided to copy somebody else's idea. My dad used to do dairy farming, so I decided why not try beef. Basically what I do is I buy animals, take them through a 90-day intensive feeding program, and then resell them.
Hiyo aggressiveness yake asiwache nyuma.
I feel I'm not normal. I'm a gifted person. It would be a waste if I don't tap into that talent and do something with it. I haven't stopped believing I will be the last boss standing.
Now, it's John Kennedy, transport entrepreneur.
My name's John Kennedy Methu. I'm 24. Our business idea is bike rentals. There was a ban not to have motorists enter into the school. So it became really hard for students to trek all the way from where they live to the lecture halls. So we thought providing bicycle rental services would really ease with the transportation of students.
As a leader, he believes in serving the customers ahead of putting other things in the business.
I really want to see how far I can go.
From Mombasa, it is PR expert Daisy Wanzala.
My name is Daisy Wanzala, 25 years of age, from Mombasa County. My business idea is a public relations, marketing, communications company that authentically defines brands' voices. I'm an active person, I'm always talking. I'm never the quiet one in the family. So at the end of the day, PR was the it thing for me.
They say greatness requires internal toughness, so here I am.
I need BYOB to be able to get an opportunity to create awareness. This will be my platform to market myself as a company and as a person.
Fashion designer Kevin Musyoka.
I have a legacy to build. Where you are now is Rainbow International. My name is Kelvin Musyoka. I'm 24 years of age. I'm the CEO of this company and also do the marketing and I do the designs.
An aggressive guy, very. If you say it's business, then it's strictly business.
We started back selling mitumba clothes. I used capital from just mere savings, 500 shillings. And then from there, I borrowed 5,000 shillings from my brother. And then I began doing some jackets like the one I'm wearing. What actually drives me is instilling hope in people. I want to prove a point for people to know that entrepreneurs can succeed in Kenya.
From Bungoma, it's Chef Malkia Esther.
My name is Esther Malkia Ulo, 22 years old, from Bungoma County. In 2013, my dad passed away.
He was ripped, literally ripped. And then it just became about one fight to keep a smile on my mother's face.
So now she would go for first year. She told me, Mom, just give me 5,000 shillings. I'll sort myself out.
So I got into the catering business.
I tried eggs and kachumbari. It went well. And then I invested the cash in chips. It went well. And then I got a cafeteria. So to me, it's a series of getting cash from this business to invest in another business, and somehow it all worked out. I have a target, and I'm not there yet, so don't take me too lightly, but don't take me too seriously.
And finally, Nairobi designer Kevin Karanja.
Niaje, naitwa Kevin Karanja Njimo. Mimi ndo CEO and founder wa SN2 Fashions, and I am 22 years old. At the moment, na deal na my youth. Although nimenotice clientele yangu imeanza kuchange occasionally, especially venye nilianza kushona bags zenye zina fit into both clusters of ladies, slay queens, a big fish, unaona.
Kevin, you can see they both love the handbags.
I really hope we see you on the show.
Whoa, I am bringing toughness right there. These people better be ready. Danger, danger, look at me, I'm a stranger.
Don't forget, you can join up on any of our social media channels.